Hello everybody and welcome back to Masu Pro Wrestling. And tonight we're going to start off with the last two participants for the Idol Division #1 Contender Tournament, the 4-person tournament. Last week we saw ShmeepsWorld get attacked by BeepsWorld, but still was able to pick up the win against Rize to earn her shot in the #1 Contenders match. Now it's going to be between these two idols. TeaTheShiba has only had one singles Idol Division Championship match and was unable to pick it up. That was in a steel cage against Draven in the first Idol Division Championship match. And she's been kind of chasing her tail ever since, going round and round, but never quite being able to catch it. And she is looking here tonight to try and pick up the win against MPW's own Bunny Bean. That is Usaino. Usaino also has not been able to pick up a Idol Division Championship and is looking to get that win. Was oh so close in the Elimination Chamber, but close only counts in mouthwash, kissing, and horseshoes. Can Usaino or T pick up the win here to earn their first shot? And this is their last opportunity at an Idol Division Championship. Next week, they will take on ShmeepsWorld. Who will move on to challenge Glitchy for the Idol Division Championship? And I mean, both of these two, I was talking about last week, Shmeeps and Rize have a lot of history with Glitchy. I mean, Usaino and T have some history with the champion Glitchy right now. Because TeaTheShiba was under the influence of Glitchy at the time and was kind of swayed to her side to help her out and was working under her, and Usaino was working against Glitchy, trying to help bring everybody back. Glitchy's evil influence at the time was corrupting many of the Idol Division. And Usaino was on the side of trying to prevent that from happening. 1 count to TeaTheShiba. Taking T down into the arm submission. We could see a tap out very early on, but T's going to roll through and flips Usaino down. Drop kick. TeaTheShiba's educated paws, educated feet. T's feeling it and just, ooh, scouted by Usaino. Usaino was definitely one of the hardest idols to put down in the ground. Just unfortunately hasn't had many championship opportunities. It will be a good match either way. Whoever goes up against ShmeepsWorld in that #1 contendership match, the real winner is going to be the fans watching these matches, seeing nothing but the best idols have to offer as we wrap up this season. This episode and next episode are the last two before the final show of the season. T's going to send Usaino up the ramp. 4 count. Uranagi onto the pavement. Onto the floor, just back straight through the floor. Just knees and kicks to the face. Could really do a ton of damage to Usaino. But T is just in complete control since opening bell. Just think with your head. Sends Usaino into the corner. Drops them down. Moonsault off the middle rope. 2. Kick out of 2. Nearly puts Usaino away in our opening contest. This is truly for all the marbles. Off the ropes. Twisted T from the top rope. Twisted T, but T is not done. Pedigree to Usaino, making sure to put the nail in the coffin for Usaino's dreams, the overdog of TeaTheShiba, the bridesmaid who's never been the bride. No! Kick out by Usaino. Nearly securing her opportunity at a #1 contendership match against ShmeepsWorld for the Idol Division Championship. Ducks the Shining Wizard from Usaino. Rolls Usaino up. Gets Usaino into a leg submission. Rope break, though, very close to the ropes. Usaino just had to tap it for it to be released. Booty poppin' moonsault. Gets Usaino back up, ducks the punch and trades it for one of their own. Off the ropes, inverted DDT. Usaino trying to keep as much momentum as they can. Sling blade. Trying to do whatever they can. Sweeps the leg, does T. But T is not giving the bunny a lot of options. Looking for the kill shot here. It looks to be rabbit season for TeaTheShiba. Cannonball, but doesn't quite get all of it. Crashes and burns a little bit. TeaTheShiba grabbing Usaino, but ducks under. Was looking for a deadlift German, but Usaino crawled all the way under T. Catching T off guard, using that. Taking advantage. Usaino looking to set themselves up for the bunny. Hopping. The bunny hop Pele kick. Nearly taking T. 2 count. I had to hold my breath for that one. Usaino now looking for it. Looking to put it away. Bunny stomp from the top rope. Diving, driving, profiling right into TeaTheShiba's chest. Near kick out again. Near fall after near fall. Usaino maybe looking for one more. Off the top to put T away. Countered it. T rolls through, nobody's home, bumps the ref. Basement drop kick to T. Usaino trying to keep this momentum at all cost. TeaTheShiba pedigree again. Oh no, not a pedigree. Pile driver. A nearly just as deadly maneuver, but not quite as good as the pedigree for T. Doesn't put away Usaino. Usaino back up. Chop ducked off the middle rope. Got out of the way. Running. Ooh, clashing with the drop kicks midair. Needy T. This match could go on all night. What is it going to take to put either of these two away? Usaino kicks T off. T was maybe looking for that avalanche pedigree. Float over dragon suplex by TeaTheShiba. And T might, okay, I was thinking maybe T was going to get twisted. Scouting their options here. TeaTheShiba not quite sure how to make a decision. Maybe finally come to a thought here. Cartwheel just flattens Usaino. Those devastating knee strikes from T, and T is looking to put it away for a good pedigree. That is all they wrote for Usaino, rolling them away from the ropes. The referee, 1, 2, 3, and TeaTheShiba will face off against ShmeepsWorld in the #1 contenders match next week for the Idol Division Championship, the last Idol Division Championship match of the season. Can T finally pick up the win and move on and challenge for the Idol Division Championship and get to that coveted championship she has held so dear and hold so much in her heart TeaTheShiba's dreams could come true, but she's got to get through next week, and we got to get through the rest of this show as we move on to our second match of the night. And we've cut back into, we have been pulled to the backstage area as Merlin, the challenger for Bonk's championship, and Garreth and Pardon have jumped him backstage, and they're fighting on some boxes. There's a referee standing there helpless as these two fight it out, assaulting Bonk backstage. Merlin is trying to injure the champion before their championship match, and he's using any means necessary, even using Garreth. They are not against using underhanded tactics to get what they want. Merlin wants this championship back, and he's even taking it out, attacking Bonk backstage. We were going to have a scheduled match, but we had to cut back to this one. We'll have to get to the matches later as we need to get someone to break this up, and that ref is not doing it. Bonk seems to be defending himself for the most part, but it's 2-on-1. DDT! It is 2-on-1, like I said. Garreth running out with that snapmare. It's hard to fight one person, let alone two at once. And Merlin and Garreth are experts at underhanded tactics. Scoop slam! And Merlin is just showboating to the ref, I guess. Working together with Garreth. Oh my god, a double fist to the face. I mean, there's no rules in the backstage area. I think Merlin might have just dislocated his arm. I'm not quite sure. Might have injured himself. This plan could have backfired horribly on the Wizard. Backbreaker. Or maybe that's the magic infused in Merlin's arms to strike them even more. It seems they're back to normal now. Back body drop onto the shipping containers. Standing shooting star press. Try to take out the knees of Bonk. What is it to do for the Icon Division champion? What does he do against two people wielding weapons? The Icon Division champion is getting jumped backstage and nobody's coming to his rescue. Swing and a miss. His super Naian abilities allowed him to Ultra Instinct his way. His Ultra Instinct allowed him to dodge the bat. Swing and a miss. German suplex to Bonk. Oh my god, the damage before the championship match in 2 weeks. Or in a week, technically. The damage will have been dealt. Merlin will do anything to get this championship back. Whether it means bending the rules or whatever. Oh my god, big boots. Bicycle kick from Garreth on Pardon. And now Merlin just taking it. Taking the chair and the bat to Bonk. Bonking him in the back. Oh my god, Bonk is just taking him. There he goes. Now Bonk has the bat, but no. He can. The referee finally pulling him off Bonk. Bonk has been completely taken out backstage as we will move on and get ready for that match that was about to happen. That was supposed to happen next. All right, we were able to pull out the people from backstage, and we were going to start off with the match that we were supposed to have, the singles competition one-on-one, and we were going to have Potato Adore making his entrance. And in the back, it looks like UnchainedAwesome is following him. A very interesting choice. It doesn't seem like Unchained and Potato have any sort of correlation to be together at all. Almost completely random, as if in some sort of imaginary force created the fabric of this reality, forced these two to be together for absolutely no reason. An insane combination that I'm excited to see what they have in store for each other here. I mean, we saw Chain being in the corner of Gaelic Angel before, and they were working together, so it would have made sense for Unchained to show up in Gaelic Angel's corner, but for some reason, some mysterious alternative force seems to have made these two come out together. It's very interesting. And who will Potato go up one-on-one against? His opponent tonight will be FlairZero, driving in from work. FlairZero will be taking Potato one-on-one, and of course the Idol Division Championship. We saw the champion get laid out by the challenger, so that championship has no room for a new challenger. This is all about picking up wins for the Icon Division, and a couple weeks ago, FlairZero assaulted Unchained after his match, lowered a steel cage around him, and went to attack him, but Chain got the upper hand and was able to come out unscathed. Potentially, this is something that has to do with Flair. Maybe Chain is coming out to get in Flair's head. I don't know what's going on between these two, but it looks like Flair is maybe trying to make a statement before the end of the season, and it's gotten personal. Chain has allied himself with Potato and is in the corner. Whether as a distraction to Flair or as a genuine support for Potato, who can say? FlairZero, I mean, if I was him with the schedule that he's got, I would be pissed too. I would take my anger out on Unchained as well for even less of a reason. But a handful of weeks ago, Flair made a statement indeed and tried to trap Chain in the ring. Chain in the corner outside the ring as Potato and Flair are going to go at it. Red versus orange. As it seems that for the Icon Division, everybody, or all the opportunities are completely gone. You know, the Openweight Championship, Blueness is the #1 contender. You know, the Icon Division Championship, Merlin's the #1 contender. For the Icons, they really don't have anything to look forward to anymore, other than just putting on incredible matches and showing that they are the best in the business. A straight punch to the head of FlairZero. Step up Enziguri. FlairZero and Potato both have not held a championship, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Unfortunate for these two. They haven't had many opportunities. I mean, someone bumps him. The person standing outside the ring has definitely taken a lot of opportunities from Flair. I mean, not in a nefarious way necessarily, but Flair has gone up against Unchained many a times in singles competition for #1 contendership matches where he's just come a little bit too short. Maybe that's the frustration now wearing on Flair's mind, weighing him down. FlairZero goes to cover. Potato kicks out of one, though. This match had to be put on hold because the Icon Division champion previously was getting attacked, and now he is seeking medical attention from the ring doctors backstage. German suplex by Potato as he goes to cover Flair. Kicks out at 2. Kip up, and Flair trying to get back that momentum, but Potato's completely scouted it so far, dropping him on the knee. FlairZero back up, clothesline. Wobbles Potato and sends him over the top rope, and now get back in the ring off the ropes, and Chain grabbing the legs of Flair. That is not allowed, and Potato is going to take this opportunity to target Flair, get a cheap shot in. Chain is using his presence there to distract Flair and get in the way. I mean, he is not legally allowed in this matchup. distracting Flair and giving his client here, Potato, an opportunity to attack Flair. Flair was able to pick up some momentum, though, after the fact. I think that just sparked some rage into FlairZero. Didn't do anything other than piss him off. And FlairZero continues to target the fingies of Potato. Flair eyeing below zero, eyeing him up for a below zero. Near fall for Potato. He nearly took Potato out. Flair's going up top, maybe for an elbow drop. Looking for something. Cross body. Back up to his feet, bumps him. Turns him around, Potato. Plunge, takes the opportunity, and drops him on the sack of dimes. He calls a neck. I almost said sack of necks. He calls a dime. Potato back up top, though. I mean, the distraction from Chain maybe bumps him. Maybe it was a little bit, but, ooh, running straight into him like a train. Was maybe a small bit of a distraction, but could weigh down heavily on the mind of Flair. And a combo breaker to Potato. Below zero. Ooh. Potato had it scouted into a power slam. Flips him over. And flips Flair up. Side out one more time. Potato plunge. And that could be it. For Flair, no. Expertly scouted by Potato. Or by Flair, excuse me. Getting that rope break. FlairZero back up on his feet. Suplex. It's going to take the whole cavalry to take down FlairZero. Moonsault, just defying gravity by FlairZero. Death-defying flips. We don't see that very often from Flair, but tonight he's decided to pull it out as he's going to meet Potato on the outside. Flips him around, landing straight, flat on his back. Potato says, get back into the ring. That's where we finish these things. And so does he meet him. Rights and lefts. German suplex. Nobody quite does it as powerful as Potato in the business. Potato says, come here. Trying to flip him around maybe, but Potato gets countered. FlairZero, power bomb position. Hits him once, but doesn't let go. Keeps the grip. Crashing the back of the neck and the shoulders into the canvas. 3 times the charm for FlairZero. Below zero. 3rd time's the charm. I said it once. I say it 1,000 times. Kick out at 2, though, Potato. The Stone Dog of MPW kicks out one more time. Elbow drop. Could that put him away? Could that be enough force to put Potato away? Flair doesn't think so, and Potato doesn't either. Potato bashing the skull in for FlairZero. Bear hug, excuse me, just squeezing. We could see Flair tap out right here. The damage has already been dealt in this matchup. Potato could squeeze the life fully from Flair. He's in a dangerous position unless he can get out of it. There he does with the elbows. Smacking the big ears of Potato. Bulldog from FlairZero. Rolls up Flair. 2. Kick out of 2. Bulldog, ooh, gets out just slightly out of it. Doesn't quite get the entire Bulldog and just hooks him to the ground. Potato eyeing up his prey. Flair looks in a dangerous spot here as they flip him over in front of the French-Canadian commentator's booth into the stairs. Five count. Seven count. I mean, we could see a double count out here. Lawn darts. Potato directly into the steel post. 9 count. Or at an 8 count, Flair might leave him to the outside. Oh, he resets the count with that axe handle. Giving Potato striking the axe handle into the head, but also giving Potato another opportunity. Dragon screw leg whip from Potato and chops him out. That was a close loss, almost loss for Potato. That was very close. As he makes it back into the ring. And Potato feeling himself in the ring, trying to get a count out himself. No, tosses. Oh my god, just flips Flair completely over. Fisherman suplex. Flair is being bounced around like a ball. Using the ropes to twist Flair's arm. That's his below zero arm. Potato chops and punches. Clothesline and Flair. I didn't even notice Flair's busted wide open. Blood just splattered all on the right side of his face. Potato looking to end this. Flair is looking in trouble. Everything all against the odds. No! Flair below zero! Commentators curse, but Flair is just gassed right now. Can he make it to Potato? Covers Potato. 1, 2, 3, and FlairZero through the odds. Staring down Chain as he pins Potato. Winning it against all odds. It seems these two are making it personal, and we might see Unchained and Flair in the ring one more time before the end of the season. FlairZero picks up a win as we will move on to the main event of the evening. All right, it is time for the main event of the evening. Singles one-on-one Idol Division contest, and we're going to start it out with Tyranno Maximum themselves making their entrance. For Ty, the Openweight Championship is no longer available, and they are not in the #1 contender tournament for the Idol Division Championship, so Ty is here to just put on barn burners here. One-on-one for the main event. Next week, we'll determine the #1 contender for the Idol Division Championship. And that will be our last show before the final show of the season. Who will we see on that show and what will happen? We will have to see. But we're going to start off with Tyranno Maximum in this singles competition. Classic match. Tyranno Maximum, one of the former longest running, if not still, I haven't looked at the numbers, but one of the longest running openweight champions of all time. Tyranno Maximum. Every time they step through the ropes to the squared circle, they completely shock the world. That is Ty's motif. How will they fare in this match? This could be their last match of the season. They want to go out with a good one. And their opponent here tonight, in their one-on-one, will be none other than Emrys Morgana. Emrys Morgana doesn't have her dogs with her. Merlin and Garreth on pardon, pulled away in the back. Emrys Morgana is all alone. They her lapdogs, her fellow partners, if you will, Merlin and Garreth, assaulted the Icon Division champion earlier tonight, and so she must come out without them. They were hauled off to the boss's upstairs office, and they're getting a talking to, but ultimately in a business like this, money speaks louder than words, and those two draw money. Emrys Morgana did not pull out a championship in her season, starting about pretty late into the year, so it is to be expected. Can Emrys beat a former open weight champion here tonight? Emrys did have one shot at the Idol Division Championship, but was unable to pick up the win. Coming out straight out of the gate, trying to match Ty's energy, but failing to as Ty gets a springboard dropkick off the top, or off the middle rope. Tyranno Maximum off the ropes. Splash gets the knees up, though. Emrys, when it comes to the terrible trio that is Emrys, Merlin, and Garreth, you have Merlin the powerhouse, you have the high-flying, athletic Garreth on pardon, and then when you get to Emrys Morgana, she's the technical submission specialist of the group. Truly making a perfect combination, if you will, I guess. Sweeps the leg, chop blocks the knees out from under Tyranno. Tries to do a drop toe hold, doesn't quite get it. Off the ropes, or off the middle. Speaking of athleticism and high-flying ability, that is Tyranno Maximum with a hint of explosive power. Ty working over the legs of Emrys Morgana. You have to watch out for Emrys's patented hemlock. It has tapped out a handful of wrestlers at this point. It is a deadly submission hold that, I mean, I would not want to even get a little bit of that on me, you know? I mean, though getting wrapped around by Emrys Morgana may seem like a dream to some, when you're in the ring, it is nearly fatal. Covers Emrys for a 2 count. Emrys rolls up Tyranno. Kick out of 1. Emrys is a little bit off her game, it looks like, because she keeps going for hits, going for swings, going for clotheslines, but just not calculating it well enough, not calculating the distance, not able to make these hits, but she's also holding her own, being able to reverse once Ty gets within the distance. Ooh, spinning back kick, like I said, when Ty gets in her range, it is deadly. Spinning heel kick, though, blocked there. Those studded black boots of Emrys definitely don't feel good when they're being driven into your head. Maximum impact, speak of being driven directly into the head. Maximum impact by Tyranno Maximum to Emrys Morgana. And that move is just absolutely deadly. Two feet straight to the back of the head could concuss you, could take you out of action for a while. Off the ropes, clothesline by Tyranno Maximum. Looking to try and put Emrys away. And now showing that maybe, pulling at the face of Emrys, showing maybe that Ty can get a submission off, but Emrys being the submission specialist, that one was a little bit of a quick and dirty submission. Emrys going up to the top. Emrys not known for her high-flying ability, but to the floor, like I said, not known for her high-flying ability. And the miscalculation might have cost her again. Drop kick. Flying straight into the floor, though. Emrys crashes and burns. That's why they call it the high rent district. Sweeps the legs. Ooh, handspring elbow drop. Emrys showing off her athleticism. And of course, Emrys working with Merlin and Garreth, they'll pick up some moves alongside each other while training, so you might see some similarities with them. Just pops her up. And, you know, only over time, if you got people to work with, you're just going to keep getting better, and that's sort of the dangerous thing with those three. Is they're just going to keep teaching each other how to get better and better. It seems to be the current climate in the MPW roster to make friends, because an enemy's enemy is your friend. And it seems like people like Unchained and Potato have teamed up, but as I say that, the hemlock is applied to Tyranno Maximum, and we can see Ty tap right here to Emrys Morgana, lifting the leg above the head. Ty barely pulling themselves out of there, and the damage wearing down Ty, but Ty working on fumes here with the clotheslines tripping. Emrys Morgana maybe could spell the end for Emrys. Tyranno Maximum Extinction Bomb countered. And again, oh no, not again. Neckbreaker, I thought she was going for another hemlock. Emrys Morgana creating distance and gonna drive Ty off the canvas right in front of the French-Canadian commentator's booth. Emrys sends Ty back into the ring. Trying to get Ty into the corner on the ropes, onto the ropes. Pulling Ty across. Sends Ty off the ropes. Jumps over again. Ooh, gets a back elbow. The referee was in the way, made it hard for Ty to dodge out of that one. And Emrys Morgana looking for the hemlock. Ty looking for something reversed. And again, like I said, they learn a little bit of things. Shades of Garreth on Pardon. Emrys Morgana with the spinning head scissor. Tyranno Maximum Extinction. Bomb to Emrys. This could be the final match of Ty's season, and they want to go out with a bang. Emrys Morgana gets back up. Ty goes back in the corner, looking to put everything that they have into this one. Maximum impact. No! Emrys rolls through and catches Ty. Luthez Prez takes them down. Emrys Morgana going up top. We saw her earlier in the match crash and burn, but this time she nails it. Hooks the leg off the splash for Tyranno. Kick out at 2, barely getting that shoulder up. And Emrys immediately goes to argue with the ref, and he gives her a 1,000-yard stare. Emrys Morgana working over Tyranno Maximum's neck now. Getting on his nerves, getting on their nerves. Targeting the arm and the elbow. Emrys now pulling Ty back over to the ropes. What could she be thinking over here? Gets that elbow up. Ty's going off the ropes. Drop kick. This is the main event of the night. Who will come out on top? In this Idol Division 1-on-1, again, miscalculation by Emrys, but immediately picks it back up to get the hemlock applied. But I don't think she got it fully cinched in as Ty gets out of it very quickly. Ty with the chops and the kicks. Punch straight to the forehead. Emrys rolling out. Tyranno looking to do what they're made to do, and that's fly over the top rope. But a miscalculation by Ty this time. Crashing and burning to the floor. Emrys is on wobbly. I think the top rope might have clipped Ty's foot and caught him. But Ty now just dropping Emrys right in front of the French-Canadian commentators, giving them a beautiful show. Ty going up top. Ooh, I was thinking going on the apron for something. But Ty thinks against it. Resets the count. And Emrys sends Ty back into the ring. 2 count. Emrys goes up one more time. The third time this match. Elbow drop to Ty. With force. Drop toe hold into a leg submission, but rope break. Trying to wear down Ty's ligaments in the leg. Could tear a muscle. Emrys Morgana working over that leg. Stretching it out. Emrys Morgana off the top. Dropkick swatted away. Ty had that one scouted. Off the ropes. Ducks under. Ooh, shoulder tackle. With fury, Ty shoulder tackles. Ooh, spin kick, ducks under. Clips him with these right hands and a forearm. Hemlock applied again, close to the ropes. Ty, though, pulling away. Tyranno maximum taps to the hemlock. Emrys Morgana picks up a win. Emrys Morgana, even without her two posse members, pulls off a win all by her lonesome. Feeling the magic in the air, Emrys Morgana effectively pins one of the longest reigning MPW Openweight champions to cap off the night. And we will see you guys next week for the final regular MPW episode of the season. We'll see you there.